It's impossible. It is simply impossible. At normal speed, they sound like auctioneers on caffeine. At slow speed, they sound like drunk whales. There is no middle ground.
Sam, why are you listening to the news in slow motion? You sound like you were in a horror movie.
Because I am trying to catch the words, Rose. I am trying to catch the little words. I know they are there. I know there is an of and an and a the hiding in that sentence, but I cannot hear them. The speaker just swallowed them. He ate the prepositions.
He didn't eat them, Sam. He just squashed them.
Squashed them? Is that a technical term?
Actually, yes, it is called reduction, and it is the reason you think native speakers are fast. They aren't actually speaking faster than you. They are just speaking differently.
No, they are definitely fast. I met an American guy yesterday. He said a sentence that was 10 words long, but it only took him 2 seconds. He said, "Did you yet?"
Did you yet?
Yes, did you yet? Is that Russian? Is that Klingon?
No, Sam. That is perfect American English. He said, "Did you eat yet?"
Did you eat yet? Became did you yet? How? Where did the vowels go? Where did the consonants go? This is madness.
It's not madness, it's physics. And today, we are going to teach you the physics of fast English. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Welcome back to English Lifestyle.
And hello from me, the man who needs a hearing aid with translator and a slow motion button. Welcome to the show.
Today, we have a topic that is probably the #1 frustration for every learner. You study grammar, you learn vocabulary, you can read a book perfectly, but when you listen to a native speaker, you feel like you are drowning.
You feel like they are cheating. You feel like they are hiding the words from you.
Today, we are going to explain why native speakers talk so fast. We are going to reveal the secret rules of spoken English that they don't teach you in textbooks.
We will talk about connected speech. We will talk about the schwa, the lazy vowel. We will talk about linking, intrusion, and elision.
And we will explain why English is a stress-timed language, which is the key to the rhythm. By the end of this episode, you won't just hear "did you yet," you will understand the mechanics behind it.
And hopefully, I will stop listening to the news at 0.5 speed.
But before we speed things up, we have a small favor. If you want to improve your listening skills, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more students who are struggling with the speed of sound.
Yes, click the button. It takes less than 1 second. Even a native speaker couldn't do it faster.
Now, Sam, let's start with the biggest myth. The myth is native speakers speak fast.
It's not a myth. It's a fact. I have ears. It feels like a fact, but actually, studies show that English speakers don't produce more syllables per second than Spanish or Japanese speakers. In fact, Spanish is often faster in terms of syllables per second. Then why is Spanish easier for me to hear? Because Spanish is a syllable-timed language. Imagine a machine gun, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Every bullet is the same size. Every syllable takes the same amount of time. Hola, ¿cómo estás? It is very even, very rhythmic. Okay, and English? English is a stress-timed language. Imagine a jazz drummer or Morse code. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Some parts are long, some parts are very, very short. In English, we only stress the content words. Content words, those are the important ones, right? Yes, nouns, cat, house. Verbs, run, eat. Adjectives, big, red. These words are the peaks of the mountain. They are loud, long, and clear. And the other words? The function words. Prepositions, to, for, of. Articles, a, the. Pronouns, he, she, it. Auxiliary verbs, do, can, was. These words are the valleys. We crush them, we squeeze them. We say them as fast as humanly possible to get to the next peak. So that is why did you eat yet became did you yet. Eat is the only content word. Exactly. Did is an auxiliary, you is a pronoun, yet is an adverb, but often unstressed here. So the brain rushes through did you to get to the main event, eat, did you yet. That makes sense. It's about efficiency. We are rushing to the important information. Precisely. If you try to pronounce every word clearly, did you eat yet, you sound like a robot. You destroy the rhythm. Okay, so rule number 1, listen for the peaks. Don't worry about the valleys.
Bye. Correct. Now, let's talk about how we crush those words. We use a special sound, the most common sound in the English language.
Is it E?
No, it is the schwa.
The schwa. It sounds like a mysterious monster.
It is the lazy vowel. It sounds like a tiny grunt. When a vowel is not stressed, it often turns into a schwa. Look at the word banana. 3 syllables, ba-na-na. But do we say ba-na-na?
No, we say banana.
Exactly. The first A becomes schwa, ba. The middle A is stressed, na. The last A becomes schwa, na. Banana.
If I said banana, I would sound crazy.
Look at the word computer. Com-pu-ter. The O is not stressed, so it becomes schwa, ka. The E at the end is not stressed, so it becomes schwa, ta. Computer.
This changes everything. So when I learn a new word, I need to know which vowel is the king and which vowels are the schwas.
Yes, but it's not just inside words. It happens to those little function words too. Take the word to. In the dictionary, it is pronounced to with a long O, but in a sentence, I want to go.
Ta, it becomes ta.
For. In the dictionary, for. In a sentence, this is for you.
Fur, like a dog.
And. In the dictionary, and. In a sentence, fish and chips, or just N, rock and roll.
So when I am listening, I shouldn't listen for to or for. I should listen for ta and fur.
Exactly. Your brain is scanning for the strong form, to, but the speaker is using the weak form, ta. That mismatch causes the confusion.
This is why I didn't hear the of in cup of tea. I was listening for of, but the speaker said cup of tea.
Yes, of became a, cup of tea. Now let's move to the next layer of speed, linking. In writing, we have spaces between words. In speaking, we do not. Sam, imagine I write the sentence, stop it. There is a space between P and I, but say it, stop it. It sounds like one word, stop it. This is consonant-vowel linking. When a word ends in a consonant, P, and the next starts with a vowel, I, they stick together like magnets.
Wake up, wake up. Turn on, turn on. Read it, read it.
This is critical for listening, because if you hear read it, your brain might search for the word read it in the dictionary, but it doesn't exist. You have to mentally separate them.
It's like a puzzle. You have to find the cut point.
Let's try a harder one, linking R. In British English and Australian New Zealand, we don't usually pronounce the R at the end of a word. Car, we say ka. For, we say fa.
Right, you drop the R.
However, if the next word starts with a vowel, the R comes back to life. It acts as a bridge. For, fa, 4 eggs, 4 raw eggs.
Ah, you pronounce the R to connect them.
Car, ka, car alarm, car raw eggs. If you aren't expecting that R, you might think, what is a relarm?
A relarm. It sounds like a new invention.
Now let's talk about the invisible sounds, intrusion. Sometimes we add a sound that isn't written there at all. We add a j, y sound, or a w, w sound.
Wait, we add letters? Why?
To make 2 vowels flow together smoothly. Your mouth naturally does it. Let's look at vowel plus vowel linking. Go, out. Say it slowly. Go, out. Now say it fast.
Go out, go out.
Did you hear that? There was a little w sound in the middle. When your lips are round for go, oo, and you move to out, ah, you pass through the w shape. Go wout. Do wout it. You worry.
You worry. That is true. I never noticed that. It's like a secret bridge.
And what about the y sound? I agree. Say it fast.
I agree. I agree.
Yes, a little j sound appears. When your mouth is wide for I, e, and moves to agree, ah, you pass through the y shape. See ya it, pay you up, the e end.
The e end. So if I hear a random W or Y, I shouldn't panic. It might just be an intrusion.
Exactly. It's just the mechanics of the mouth. Now let's go to the opposite, elision, the disappearing sounds. Sometimes we just delete letters because they are too hard to say, especially the letters T and D when they are trapped between other consonants.
The case of the missing T.
Look at the phrase next door. You have X, T, D, 3 consonants. It is physically difficult to say next door. You have to stop your tongue. So we delete the T. Next door.
Next door. That is so much easier.
last night, not last night, last night.
Sandwich, not sandwich. Sandwich.
Handbag, not handbag, handbag. Actually, that one changes even more, but we will get to that in a minute.
So if I am listening for the T, I will miss it. I have to guess it from the context.
Exactly. If someone says, I went there last night, you know they mean last night. Context is king. Now the final magic trick of fast speech, assimilation. This is when a sound changes to become more like the sound next to it, like a chameleon.
A sound chameleon. Give me an example.
Let's look at handbag again. We drop the D, elision, so we have handbag. But an N sound is made at the front of the mouth. A B sound is made with the lips. It is hard to jump from N to B. So the N changes into an M, because M is also made with the lips. Handbag.
Hambag. Like a bag made of ham?
It sounds like that, but we mean a purse. She lost her handbag.
What about green park? N next to P. P is a lip sound, so N becomes M. Green park.
Correct. And good boy. D becomes B. Good boy.
Goo boy. That sounds like baby talk.
It is very common. He's a goob boy. If you listen for good, you won't hear it. You hear goob. Your brain has to decode it. So we have schwaz, linking, intrusion, elision, and assimilation. This is why English sounds like a stream of noise.
It feels overwhelming, Rose. How do I practice this? Do I need to memorize all these rules?
No, you don't need to memorize the rules to speak, though it helps. You need to be aware of them to listen. Let's do a drill. I will call this the decoding drill. I will say a fast English sentence. I want you, Sam, to tell me the textbook English version. And listeners, try to guess before Sam does.
Okay, I'm ready. My ears are tuned to fast mode.
Sentence 1. I'm gonna go to the shops.
I am gonna go to the shops. Gonna equals going to. To the equals to the.
Correct. Sentence 2. What'd you do that for?
What did you do that for? Whatcha equals what did you?
Sentence 3. I don't know he is.
Oh, that is hard. I don't know he is. I don't know where he is.
Very close. I don't know who he is. Dunno equals don't know. Ow equals who. E equals he. The H in who and he often disappears.
Wow, how he is, who he is. That is extreme elision.
Sentence 5. Can I get a bit of that?
Can I get a bit of that? Getta equals getta. Bitta equals bit of.
Sentence 6. Did you eat yet?
We know this one. Did you eat yet?
Sentence 6. Let me see if I can find it.
Let me see if I can find it. Lemme equals let me. CN equals can. Find it equals find it.
Excellent. You see, once you break it down, it is logical. It follows the rules of efficiency. Now, let's do a role play. We are going to put you in a high-speed environment, the fast food drive-thru. The audio is bad. The speaker is bored and fast. You need to order food.
Oh no, the drive-thru is my nemesis.
Yeah, welcome to Burger Barn. Take your order.
Hi, can I have a cheeseburger?
Just the sandwich or the meal?
The meal, please.
Fries or salad with that?
Fries. Drink? Coke.
Large or medium?
Medium.
Any sauce packet?
Ketchup.
That'll be $9.50 first window, thanks.
Whoa, I think I survived. But just the sandwich or the meal was barely English.
It was connected speech. Just the. Elision of T. Sandwich, sandwich. Or the. The speaker isn't trying to be difficult. They have just said that phrase 500 times today. Their mouth is on autopilot.
So in those situations, I should expect the chunks. I know they will ask meal or sandwich. I know they will ask drink. Prediction is part of listening.
Exactly. If you know the script, the speed doesn't matter. Now, let's talk about the glottal stop. This is very common in British English, Cockney, London, and some American dialects. It is when the T is replaced by a stoppage of air in the throat, like the sound in the middle of uh-oh.
So butter becomes butter?
Yes, butta, whatta, water, Scotland, Scotland. If you are learning British English, this is vital. I got a lot of it. Standard, I got a lot of it, linking T's. Glottal, I go a lot of it.
It sounds very urban, very cool.
It is casual. You wouldn't use it in a formal speech, but on the street, everywhere. If you hear a sudden silence in the middle of a word, it's probably a glottal stop T. We have a listener question today from Javier in Spain. He asks, I understand American movies okay, but British TV shows are impossible. Why is British English faster?
Interesting. Is it faster?
Not necessarily faster, but the rhythm is different. American English is often more rhotic, they pronounce the R's, and they use the flap T. Water sounds like water. It sounds smoother, more rolling. British English is non-rhotic, drop the R's, and uses more crisp T's or glottal stops. It can sound more clipped or bouncy.
Also, British slang is a nightmare. Cheerio, mate, bloke.
True. Javier, the key is exposure. Your ears are tuned to Hollywood. You need to tune them to London. Watch Peaky Blinders, with subtitles first. Watch The Crown. Watch British YouTubers. You have to train the brain for that specific frequency.
And don't forget Australian English. That is a whole other level. G'day, mate. How you going?
We will save Australian for another episode. That requires a safety warning. Before we recap, I want to share a psychological tip. Don't translate. We said this in the beginner episode, but it applies to speed too. If you hear, what do you want to do? And your brain tries to separate it. What do you want to do? By the time you finish that puzzle, the person has walked away.
So what should I do?
Treat what do you want to do as one vocabulary word. Don't analyze the grammar, just learn that that sound means what is your plan. Learn the sound shape, like a song lyric. You don't analyze every note of a song, you just know the melody.
That is freeing. I don't need to be a grammarian. I just need to be a parrot.
Be a parrot. Parrots are excellent listeners. So, let's look back at the physics of speed we learned today.
We learned that English is stress-timed. It has peaks, content words, and valleys, function words.
We learned about the schwa, the lazy sound that crushes vowels in banana, computer, and to.
We learned about linking. Stop it. Wake up. Consonants stick to vowels.
We learned about intrusion, the invisible W in go out and the J in I agree.
We learned about elision, the disappearing T in next door and sandwich.
We learned about assimilation, the handbag and the goop boy.
And we learned that "G'd yet" is a valid sentence that means "Did you eat yet?"
And finally, we learned to predict context in the drive-thru and treat phrases like music.
I feel like I have taken the red pill. I can see the matrix of English now.
That is the goal. We have a challenge for you in the comments. Find a fast English phrase you heard in a movie or song that confused you. Try to write it phonetically, how it sounded. For example, what'd you say? We will try to decode it for you.
Yes, give us your puzzles. We love them.
Thank you so much for listening. And remember, they aren't speaking too fast. You are just listening too carefully. Relax into the rhythm.
Catch the wave.
Have a wonderful, rhythmic, and connected week.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.